So while it might not be quite as popular as Samsung, here in the United States, Lenovo's most popular tablet here lately has been the Tab M11. In fact, over 5,000 people bought this on Amazon just last month. But why is it so popular? Well, let's talk about it. The price for this tablet is normally under $200, but I've seen it as low as $119 here recently. Could be one of the biggest reasons why this is so popular. It starts with 64 gigabytes of storage, goes up to 128 gigabytes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. It's got an 11-inch display with 1200 by 1920 resolution, up to 90 Hz refresh rate, and the overall screen quality between this and the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus are actually pretty similar, maybe slightly better on this tablet, but it's got good contrast, seems bright enough for indoor use, and it's good for streaming movies and TV shows. Probably better screen quality on this than you would think for a budget tablet. Nice thing is you've got pretty good battery life on here with about 7.5 hours in my battery drain test at 100% screen brightness. So plenty of power to last a couple days of mixed usage, even longer if you turn the screen brightness down. Also has 15-watt charging, but overall pretty good battery life with this tablet. Now software wise, it may come down to personal preference, but this has been updated to Android 14. It also has pen support, which is nice if you're going to be taking notes or doing some drawing. Similar to Samsung DeX, you've got PC mode on here if you want to be a little more productive. Plus you have the taskbar down at the bottom, which makes it a little easier to do some multitasking. I believe you get 2 years of software updates on here, maybe a little more for security updates, but this is one area where Lenovo needs to improve to compete against Samsung. Now the downside to the software on Lenovo tablets, I feel like I see more glitches after their software updates versus some of the other tablets out there. Performance-wise, it's probably just okay on this tablet. It's a little less powerful than Samsung's A9 Plus. It's got a MediaTek Helio G88 processor. I could have swore there was an 8 gigabytes of RAM version for this, but I can't seem to find that, at least in the United States. Just like the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus, you've got to be a little more patient as things load, especially if you're used to the performance on a flagship cell phone. But it can play games like PUBG Mobile and Asphalt Legends Unite without too much effort. Just keep in mind, this is not a gaming tablet, and it's going to be what you would expect from an entry-level tablet with lower graphics and frame rates, but should be good enough for most people to do some light gaming. Nice thing is you've got a headphone jack and quad speaker setup. The speakers could be a tad better in my opinion, but not bad considering the price. Here's a quick sample just to give you an idea of how it sounds. When it comes to the cameras, they're sort of what you would expect from a tablet in this category. You've got a 13 megapixel camera on the back, 8 megapixel on the front. You could probably get away with using this for a Zoom meeting or a video conference call if you had to, but obviously you'll get better results from pretty much any budget cell phone nowadays. But here's a few quick samples just to give you an idea of what to expect. So yeah, I can see why there's some reasons why this might be so popular right now, but just keep in mind with Samsung, you get a little better performance, you get longer software support as well. Some other tablets to consider in this size and category would be the Tab A9 Plus, the Tab S6 Lite. There's also the other tablet from Lenovo, the Tab P11 Gen 2, which I think would be a better option than this one. But then you also have the iPad 9th generation, which could be a good option for some people, or for just a tad more, you have the iPad 10. If you like tablets, phones, and other tech, I've got a lot more stuff that I'm working on, so you'll want to keep an eye out for those upcoming videos. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.